Ladies and gentlemen and children of all ages, the play's the thing. With your host, Judy Sleed. Special guest, Dominick Stanzione. Now here's Judy.
Oh, that was a lovely introduction as always. Thank you, Lee. And I have Dominick here. Welcome to my show. And
Thank you.
So
Thank you, Judy.
glad
It's a pleasure to be here.
Yes. Well, I know you for quite a while, and there is so many things that you're doing. I don't even know where to start.
You don't know where to start. You don't know where to start.
That's what I said, because there's so many different things. I mean, you have a foot or a finger in every point, and that's here in the Hamptons. And I see there is a Amagansett Fire Department. Are you a firefighter?
I'm a volunteer a fireman in the Amagansett Fire Department, and I am part of the fire police team and an EMT driver. I drive the ambulance. When you see the ambulances going back and forth, I'm involved in volunteer work with the fire department. It's a lot of fun. It's great work.
A lot of fun?
Yes, it is.
Even when people are really hurt?
Well, listen, that's an important part of the work and one that we take seriously. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, they're a great group of people who do volunteer work there, and we have a lot of fun together. But when they're working, they're very serious.
Yes.
And I should just say, anyone out there who is even thinking about volunteering and doing some work at the local volunteer fire departments, you should not hesitate. Come on down. You'll learn a lot, and you'll do some great community work. Thanks for mentioning that.
Good.
Yeah.
Don't hesitate.
I do a very small part.
Step on the plate.
Yeah.
That's a rhyme I made up.
What's it called? Step on the plate?
Don't hesitate, step on the plate.
Oh,
Isn't that?
I like that.
Yeah.
It's got a little bit of a rhyme to it. Not really.
It does,
Yeah.
yes.
Don't
Plate,
hesitate.
state.
Step on the plate.
We'll go over that. And I have seen you had written a lot of letters to the editor in the newspapers. What, you like to write?
I do. Yes. Isn't it sweet of you to mention? The letters to the editor are just citizen work, you know? I'm involved and live in the town, and the town's going to hell in a handbasket. And
You think so? And you would like to fix?
Well, I was just voicing my observations to the local newspapers about the way the town is being managed or mismanaged, or any way you might want to say. And so I became quite vocal about it.
And you, in other words, you could visualize changes for the better.
When I pray, I pray for changes.
Well, you know, we're going to have a new president. Maybe you should be the town council. Some big change.
Well, that would be a big change. But I'm excited. We could say that President-elect Obama will become President Obama.
Yes.
And all of you who are, wish to celebrate that, I join you in the victory for our nation.
Right.
You know, I really do. I think we have nothing but high hopes for his administration.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You know,
And now you mentioned that you like to write not only letters but other things.
Well, the early part of my life, I went to journalism school at Columbia University. I brag about that. I'm not so sure they would. But yes, and as a result of that, have done a lot of freelance work over the years, and fiction and nonfiction writing.
Freelance to magazines?
Yeah, newspapers back when I was, you know, say I'm now 50, and well, it goes back 15, 20 years ago, so it's gone quite a ways.
Not that long time.
Yeah,
Not
so
such a long time ago.
living in New York, and it was exciting time, you know, to be writing. And,
so the freelance writers would you seek the You seek the people out, or they seek
Yeah,
you
you
out?
beg. You do a little begging. Yes. May I please write this article for you?
So,
And this is
yeah.
what it's about.
I see.
And
And I have seen you in.
and the editors are like, they throw crumbs in the water, and you go and attack the little crumbs.
I see. Oh, so you don't do that anymore?
No, no. The freelance writing I don't do anymore. I've been able to find steady work, which is, yes. And,
You mean you're also working with all these things?
well, you know what it is? When I began to be a journalist, I found myself writing more and more about the financial markets. And as a result of writing more and more about Wall Street and the various kinds of securities, I began to get involved in that line of work myself. So now I'm a trader for my own account.
A trader for your own account.
Right.
So
And
how-
the journalistic skills are a terrific set of skills to have if you're going to be a trader.
what is that? What involved?
It's a skill set of inquiry, uncovering things, analyzing, learning quick.
People come to you for
Nobody
this type
comes.
of service?
No, I do
No.
it for myself
So how you make an income out of it?
by being an effective trader.
A trader, you talking about stocks?
Bonds, stocks, convertible securities, you sure?
That's how you make your living.
That's correct.
Well, that's I think it's great. I don't know anything
In,
about that.
in the parlance, they call it eating what you kill.
Where do they call that?
In the trade,
Oh, in the trade. Yeah.
eating what you kill.
And what would your
Because if you
father
don't kill
say?
anything, you're not eating.
What would your father say about this?
My son, he should have been a doctor.
Oh,
I'm so embarrassed.
you sound like the way you speak. I mean, I see you at the synagogue. You sound you
Yes.
took off.
I'm a visiting student at the synagogue.
Right, but you're not Jewish, but you sound like you are.
It's the neighborhood I grew up in.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, that's
And,
great.
Yeah, I'm studying there.
Yes, I sit with you in the Torah study,
That's right.
and you are more knowledgeable than some of the Jewish people there.
That's only because everyone there is comatose. Anybody with a pulse would appear smart.
Yes.
No.
Well,
That's a great class, and if anybody doesn't know, Rabbi Zimmerman at the Jewish Center of the Hamptons is a fantastic teacher, and it's great to take classes with him and understand the Hebrew tradition a lot. He's just terrific.
He is.
He's
I
a great
agree with
teacher.
you. Yes. Okay, now let's get. Did I see you on stage somewhere? I go to all these stage readings and
You're going back.
plays.
You're going back a year and a half.
Well, yeah, I've been
Yes.
around and I've been going.
I was in a play that was directed by Michael Nader, and it was called The Housewife. And
I don't remember.
Did like a week-long run at the neighborhood house in Springs.
Yes.
It was a lot of fun. It was a
Yeah.
lot of fun.
So, what kind of a part did you have?
I had a very small part.
Really?
Yeah.
What? Any speaking lines?
I did have speaking lines. They allowed me to speak.
Yes.
And I played the role of the narrator in the play. So at any important moment or any lull in the action, I would step in and move the play forward with some
Yeah, that's very
insightful
necessary.
remark. Right.
Oh, so then it was just a play reading.
No, the play was it was a full production.
People memorize their lines.
Yes, could you imagine?
I never know how they do
I
it.
don't know how they do it either. They must get paid a lot of money.
I don't think, not out here. Not out here.
That's for sure.
Well, that's what Guildhall is trying to do. They have a play reading program. It's called the Naked Stage.
Yes.
And now they want to expand it. They would like to pay the actors and the writers, directors, but they need money for that. So now they're doing that.
Well, they're going to pay the actors?
They would like to. They
Would like to.
Yeah, but so that's why now they are asking for money.
Well, they asked you for money.
Me? No.
No?
Anybody who wants to give.
Oh, they're looking for money.
You're looking for money, yeah. Is there anybody who isn't? So
Everybody's broke. What are you going to do?
I can't help them. I can't give everybody.
Have you looked at your tax bill lately?
Excuse me?
Have you looked at your tax bill lately?
No. I didn't even know that such thing existed.
Well, yeah, a lot of people don't know that it exists, but it does.
It does.
Yeah, and some people, when they do look at them,
Yes?
are furious.
Oh, wow.
Furious.
So is that one of the things that you are writing about?
Well, I'm concerned about it. Yes, I have been writing about it. The recent increase in town property taxes has gotten a lot of people up in arms. And I might as well just take this opportunity to tell you I'm really upset about it too. And somehow the town went broke. I don't know how that happened.
How did the nation went?
Well, I think what happened is that the town went broke, right?
Yeah.
And then the country went broke. But East Hampton led the nation in going broke. I don't know how that happened. But we went broke before anybody else.
So this
And so they had to
goes
raise
from
taxes.
the bottom up?
They had to raise taxes in order to not go broke. So now we're broke and the rest of the country is broke. So
Well, I don't know.
it's a tough time. And I'm hoping everybody gets through. I'm hoping you get through this period and that I get through it. It's going to be a tough year. And all we can wish for is that President Obama is able to lead us to prosperity again.
Oh,
I
have perfect 100% confidence in him that he will.
Yes. And if anybody has confidence, you should, because of what you've been through. You are a
Well-
remarkable woman, and that's why I'm here. I'm actually here to say thank you to you, because I think you're such a terrific person.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
thank
You
you.
really, really, really are. And
Well, Dominic, that's a great compliment.
where are you from?
I'm from,
Originally, I mean.
originally, I swam across the ocean.
You swam. You came with
From Budapest.
Budapest.
Yeah. So I wanted to ask you about
Which
how
ones?
do you like how do you like being an actor?
I'm not an actor. I play an actor.
Are you playing
No,
it?
I'm not. I'm a amateur, enthusiast student. Just I love doing that kind of exercise and work. But if you're not getting paid to do it, it's hard to say that that's what you are.
Well, most people don't get paid for it.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
But I enjoy. I studied acting with Michael Nader for a couple of years. That was so much fun. He got us out on auditions, and it was fun. And it helped me with my playwriting, and
Okay,
having that kind of experience.
tell us, how many plays have you written?
I've written 4.
4.
4.
And are they in mothballs?
No, they're in spaghetti sauce. No, what do you mean mothballs? Have they been produced?
Well, are you circulating them?
No, I guess I can say technically, none have been produced.
Have you tried to just have a reading?
Yes.
Where?
Yes. You mean where? Here in East Hampton.
Oh, yeah,
Yes.
recently?
Well, I actually mentioned to Josh, who's the director of the Naked Stage, about my
Well, Josh Pearl.
yes, about my desire to present to him a finished product of of a play that I'm working on. And he's very accepting and said, "Don't bring it down." And I plan to do that. It's a play about East Hampton and Amagansett, but in a different time period.
Is it a drama?
Yes.
Not a comedy?
There might be some light moments.
Yeah, and not a musical?
Unintentional comedy. If it's funny, I take no credit for it.
So that's, you mentioned 4.
Yeah, some of them are so old, I forgot what they are.
I told you they are in most walls.
I had one. No, I had one. Well, you want to? I'll remember. You're forcing me to remember.
Yeah.
A doorman's labor of love.
A doorman's labor of love. This is a doorman who keeps opening doors, and people come in like in a hotel or in an apartment building.
In an apartment building.
Yeah.
Yeah. And John. His name is John.
Yeah.
And John works at 1120 Fifth Avenue.
Oh my gosh, 1120.
Yes, 91st and 5th. And it's a very prestigious building.
I know. I used to know somebody.
And what happened is that John was selected as Doorman of the Year right, in Avenue magazine. And they were going to put his picture on the cover.
Oh, that sounds very interesting.
Unfortunately, John has been running away from his family and has been in hiding for 20 years.
And now?
They're going to put his picture on the cover.
And now can't hide anymore.
Can't hide anymore. And so how John deals with this
new exposure
outing of him, his unintentional outing, is the basis of the play.
That's also very interesting. Now, I really would like to know where you come from. Where were you born?
I was born on Havermeyer Street in Williamsburg.
I know
Section
that street.
You do?
I do. I don't remember. I think my
Do you know what the
cousin
name of the church is on Havermeyer Street?
No.
Our Lady of Mount Carmel.
Wow. I think my cousin first lived there when she got married.
Really? Number 19 Havermeyer Street.
The name just rings a bell.
The floors in our apartment were sort of diagonal. So if you dropped the marble from one end of the apartment, it rolled all the way to the other end.
How do you like that?
Yeah. Well, linoleum went very fast, too. People don't have linoleum floors anymore. Did you have a linoleum floor?
Yeah.
There was a period of time where linoleum was very chic.
Yeah.
Everybody had linoleum.
Yes.
By the time we got it, it was out of, nobody liked it.
And you went to school in Brooklyn?
Did I go to school in Brooklyn? No. We escaped. My foot fell asleep. Does that happen to you?
No.
Oh, God.
Oh.
I'm going to sit up straight now.
Okay.
Well,
All right, so where did you said
we escaped Brooklyn. We got out of Brooklyn.
You were born there, but
Born
you
there,
didn't
we
live
left.
there.
Yeah, after the war.
You didn't live there too long. By the time you
After
get
the
to
war.
school, where did you go?
We went to Islip.
Oh, it's a big step.
Big step. We thought it was moving to the country.
Yes.
Oh, you moving to the country? Islip?
This is the country.
Anything with a tree in it was the country.
And
We didn't play stoop
do you
ball
have any
anymore.
siblings?
I do, but I don't talk about them.
How many?
I don't talk about them.
You don't talk about I just want to know.
We want a number? 1.
Oh, 1. And you were the younger?
I don't want to talk about it. You're asking me these questions. I say, I don't want to talk about it. You keep asking questions.
Well, I don't want you to talk
I love my
about
brother,
it.
and I love my brother.
It-
I have a sibling, an older brother.
So are you kidding me? Okay.
I'm kidding you. I'm kidding you. I'm sorry. I made a joke.
You made a joke.
Sorry.
And where does he live? You said you don't want to talk
Oh,
about
my
it.
brother. He lives in, I think he lives in Holbrook.
Oh,
I think.
and
We haven't spoken in years.
Do you have a family? Did you?
Do I have a family? I have an ex-family.
Ex-family?
Yeah, an ex-wife,
Yes.
that sort of thing.
Child?
Wonderful. Child, I'm a father. Yes, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I have a daughter who's 25 years old, lives in Manhattan,
Oh,
and is enjoying, just recent graduate from college, and is living in Manhattan.
that's very
When the money
nice.
runs out, she'll leave Manhattan.
Yes.
Sure, you know. But she's having a ball, and I'm happy for her.
Good.
And my ex-wife is just now, I'm going to the wedding.
She's getting married?
She's getting remarried.
And you're going to the wedding?
I'm going to the, this is her fourth husband.
Oh, my gosh.
Yes, she has-
She's very choosy.
She's an aggressive marrier.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
I just got an email from my daughter a few days ago.
Where is she?
She lives in Woodstock.
Woodstock, New York.
Yes. Saying that she's giving a surprise birthday party for her father. That's my ex.
Are you going?
Well, unfortunately, it's a day after I'm leaving for Texas.
For Budapest. Oh, for
No,
Texas.
Texas, yes. But I couldn't believe that her father, my ex-husband, is 80.
Wow.
I mean, it's unbelievable.
Time
He was
goes
a
by.
little kid when I met him.
Time goes by, huh?
Yeah.
80. Yeah, my dad's 80.
It's
He just turned 80.
unbelievable.
Yeah. I said, Dad, how old do you feel? He says, I feel like 32, 4.
Well, it
know.
is
Yeah.
sad, like, you know, when you...
Like in your mind, you're not
it's
that
like
old.
20 years off. Like if you're 80, it's like you're 60, and when you're 60, like you're
Right.
40.
Right.
Because people live much longer and they're active, and it's a good thing.
Well, I wanted to say this before, I don't know what time it is, but
Yeah.
I absolutely adore you. You're from Budapest. Tell me a little bit more about you. You're from Budapest. You came to the United States when?
In 47,
1947, after the war.
after the war.
Right. Do we want to talk about during the war? We don't want to
No.
talk about that.
No, this is a...
It's a big secret. That's what we won't talk about.
When you want to interview me,
All right.
you got your
Okay, so
own
you came
show.
in 1947.
Yeah, where
You must
was-
have came in like as a baby.
Yeah, like a little baby.
Okay, okay,
Yes.
yes.
My mother gave birth to me over here.
On the way over. That's right. No, that explains everything. So,
Oh.
okay, what is the correct pronunciation of Budapest? How do they say
Like
that?
that, Budapest.
Budapest.
Yes.
The little sh in it.
Yes, the
Budapest.
S is pronounced.
And do Budapestians, do they have like a little Italian? Are they Italian?
No, they're not.
There's no Italian in Budapest?
No, not unless people come from Italy.
Is goulash? Is that what they
Yeah,
eat? A lot
the
of goulash?
goulash. That's a dish.
What is in goulash?
It's potatoes, vegetables with chunks of beef. That's goulash, and it's made into like a
A stew.
yeah, like a concoction.
Is it stew? Is it like stew?
Yes, it is.
Why do they call it goulash?
You know, I never researched that. Maybe you'd
Right.
like to.
Well, goulash, it just sounds like bad. Goulash.
Really?
Yeah.
I never thought of it as bad. I mean, it's not my favorite dish.
All right. What is your favorite dish?
Well, Hungarian dish, I like chicken paprikás.
Chicken paprikás.
Yes. I should make
Who could
that.
argue with that? Very nice.
I usually make that when people.
Does that have paprika in it?
Oh, yes.
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 Red. It's all red, right? Paprika. You take
Yeah,
the
that's
skin
my
off?
specialty when people come over my place and I make that. And so far, everybody loved it. It's very nice tasting. So out of all these things, you're a fireman, you're a letter writer, you're a playwright, you go to
Failed
Torah.
playwright.
Huh?
Say failed
So
playwright.
which avenue
Failed
would you
actor.
take? Which
Yeah, all
would
these
you like
things.
to?
Failed. I take citizen as being the most important identification that I could place on myself
Really?
here.
Where do you?
Well,
you mean-
because as being a citizen, I get to participate in all the diverse aspects of living in East Hampton, from being a volunteer fireman to being on the show with you, to taking part in the cultural affairs of the town, to being having the audacity to say that I dabble in playwriting, to having the chance to play act with other people who enjoy play acting on stage, to participating in the public life of our town, to having to being a full citizen. I take that to be the most important thing. I could, if you want to know, what are you?
What am
I'm a
I?
citizen. I'm a citizen.
Star.
You're a star.
I'm a star here.
Yes, I'm a mere citizen. Oh, you're just a citizen. Well, then,
You're just
off
a
with your
citizen.
head. So, but again, I just, when you called and said you wanted me to be on your show, I was like shocked. No, I said, why would you want me?
Well, you are very verbal, and I
know.
see you all over town, and I just figured we would have a lot to talk about.
I thought we'd have nothing to talk about.
Nothing.
Nothing. What?
But would you believe the whole half hour went by, and
No
we
way.
talked, and I
You
found...
and we talked. we talked. I love you.
Did I say that incorrectly?
No, I was making a joke again. That was
Because my
bad.
ex-husband always made fun of me by
Oh,
the way I
now I
talk.
feel bad. Oh, I'll never do it
No,
again.
that's
I
okay.
swear.
I'm used to
Stop.
it.
My
Well,
mom
again,
says the same thing.
thanks very much for being my guest, and I want to thank all the people who work here and my underwriters. And next week I'm going to have Carol Wenig. You know her. She's going to be my guest.
Fascinating.
Goodbye, everybody. I want to say goodbye. Parting is such sweet sorrow. Okay. Do you like this song?
Who is it?
Anna Cheek.
And the cheek.
She's singing.
Should I know who that
Well, not unless you like songs by she sells CDs online.
is? Oh, okay. Is she American?
Yes.
I know we'll be together.
You're such a good sport.